Hello everybody, my name is Rodolfo and today I have 10 questions with my best answer. How does the state of Massachusetts determine turbine horsepower? How does the state of Massachusetts determine turbine horsepower? Turbine horsepower is determined by the outside diameter of the steam supply line. Turbine horsepower is determined by the outside diameter of the steam supply line. Less than 1 inches and 3/4 is less than 9 turbine horsepower. Between 1 inch and 3/4 but less than 3.5 is 50 horsepower. Over 3.5 but less than 5, it's 150 horsepower. And over 5 inches is unlimited horsepower. How many US gallons in a barrel of a number 6 fuel oil at 60 Fahrenheit? There are 42 US gallons in a barrel of a fuel oil at 60 Fahrenheit. How many safety valves are required on a boiler? How many safety valves are required on a boiler? At least one safety valve is required on a boiler. Boilers with more than 500 square feet of heating surface require more than one safety valve. Explain how would you start a centrifugal feed water pump. Explain how would you start a centrifugal feed water pump. To start a centrifugal pump, check open the suction valve, close the discharge valve. Open casing vents and prime the pump. When primed, start pump and allow to come up to speed. Then slowly open the discharge valve. What are the combustibles in fuel oil? What are the combustibles in fuel oil? The combustibles in fuel oil are carbon, hydrogen, and sulfur. What are 4 causes of a boiler explosion? What are 4 causes of a boiler explosion? 4 causes of a boiler explosion are overheating due to low water, improper purging of furnace, over pressurization, and loss of ID or FD fan without the loss of the corresponding ID or FD fan. Define priming, foaming, and carryover. Define priming, foaming, and carryover. Foaming, a high concentration of dissolved and suspended solids in boiler will tend to cause a foam on the surface of the water. The water level is difficult to determine and may lead to carryover/priming. Priming is the carryover with the steam of a large slugs of water due to high level in the drum and or foaming. Carryover is small droplets of water and or solids carrying over with the steam. May be caused by foaming, high water level, or mechanical problems with separating equipment. Explain how scale is prevented in boilers. Explain how scale is prevented in boilers. The primary scale forming compounds of calcium and magnesium can be removed from the feed water externally through the use of softeners and demineralizers, and by treating the boiler internally with sludge conditioners, such as sodium phosphate. The boiler water is 90.5 pH. How much more acidic is this compared to water with pH of 11.5? The boiler water pH is 9.5. How much more acidic is this compared to water with a pH of 11.5? The water with pH of 11.5 is 100 times more alkaline than the water with 9.5. What is a dummy piston used for? What is a dummy piston used for? A dummy piston or balance piston is used on reaction composite turbines to offset or counteract thrust. Steam is directed against the various faces of the dummy piston in the opposite direction as steam flow. Thank you very much for watching. This will be a series of 1,000 questions. So today is 1 to 10, and on the next video is gonna be 11 to 20. See you guys on the next video. Thank you.